Dear Diary, I'm not going to lie to you, I'm a little bit of a mess right now. We haven't had a football management job go well in years. Not since about 2019. And I'm not going to lie, I miss it. I miss it a lot. When we managed PSG, AC Milan, Ajax, we had success everywhere we went. We were in our prime. We could not do anything wrong. Is there one last run in me? I don't know. But I'm willing to give it a little bit of a try. Obviously, it's been a few years, lost my coaching badges. The FA have kind of kicked me to the curb, if you will. So saying that, I think it might be time to start looking abroad again. And maybe it's time to go on another journey. Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel and welcome to Football Manager 2021. I hope you're doing well. My name is Jack and today we are starting off another Jack on a journey. Now, start of the game came out last night as of recording this. 23rd, it's supposed to come out on the 24th. Came out early, so they must have been confident with the game. It's the 24th now as I record this. So, fair play to them at Sports Interactive. I played a little bit of the beta save. I did a 24-hour stream over on Twitch where I did a season with Sevilla on the beta save. Got sacked, so that went well. And hopefully this won't go as badly. Content-wise, this on YouTube, obviously, Jack on a Journey. Journeyman. Your standard journeyman. I might throw in some rules every now and again. Try and get some, I don't know what the word is. Things, I guess, involved in it. Good things. And on Twitch, it's going to be Gloucester City Save, who today just their manager just left, so that's good. So that's good start. I can take them on to glory. Yeah, go on, lads. But first, we are concentrating on Jack on a Journey. Whoa. Let's just pause the video there. Before we get any further, it would be incredible if you're enjoying this, if you could leave a like, if you can subscribe, that would mean the world to me. Obviously, if you want to be here for the whole journey, turn those notifications on so you never miss an episode. Let's get back to the video. Just wants to, remind you of that. Starting Unemployed. Now, as you can see, I'm not going to load up every league. I'm going to load up the one as my phone is right underneath my microphone. I don't know if you heard it vibrating. I'm not going to load up. Basically, it's a case of what aren't I going to load up more than what am I going to load up? Because I want to go to countries where I've never managed before or really want to manage. Now, I've never managed in Australia. I wouldn't actually mind going to Australia if I'm honest. But I don't really like these proper small Asian countries. That not in a racist way, just I think it's a bit too easy to get into a job in like a Singapore, and it just seems all over the place, the Singapore leagues, which could be fun to some people, but for me, I don't want it. I don't mind South Korea, so I'll do Australia, South Korea, and I've never managed in South Africa either, and I've been to South Africa, and it would be cool to see if I can get a job in South Africa. That'd be nice. Belarus, I've done before, not on YouTube, but I've done before, and once again, it's a little bit of a mess. We could have all those. We can have all those, that's fine. Yeah, we'll have all those. I think we'll have pretty much every single one in Europe. The countries that I really want to manage. So obviously last year, I'm trying to remember, we did Iceland. I say last year, it's 2019, it wasn't even last year. Iceland, Sweden, Slovenia. Was it Slovenia or Slovakia? Where Maribor in? Slovenia? Slovenia, I think. Belgium, Holland, Italy, France. So we didn't touch England last time out in 2019. I wouldn't mind like a Denmark or a Norway or something like that. I've done Poland before, not on YouTube, but Poland seemed quite cool, so I wouldn't mind going back there. I'm going to take out Israel. Israel seems like another country that it's a bit too easy to get a job in. If you load up those countries, you're always going to find you're starting off in those countries, and it's just like, I want to start off in a country that potentially I've never been to before, like at all. Romania, somewhere like that, maybe. I wouldn't mind a job somewhere like Serbia, because Serbia have a lot of wonder kids. So it'd be quite cool to see if we could get some wonder kids up there. Obviously, Wales are a pretty easy one. I don't want to go to anywhere in the UK and Ireland straight away. Later on down the line, like last time, 2019, we didn't touch a UK or Ireland team at all. So we'll see how that goes. Ukraine might be an interesting one. I don't really know if I want to go there, but if the job's right, potentially. Switzerland might be good. They got a few good teams in Switzerland, always in the Europa League and doing well. And then I think we're good with Europe there. It's going to be a lot of leagues. It's going to take a while to load up, I can tell you that much. North America's interesting. Canada, Mexico, USA. I've never managed there at all. Obviously, I assume they're all the same. Mexico's probably a normal transfer system, but the draft system in the US, I've never dealt with. I have no idea what's going on. So that might be interesting. I'm going to keep all three of those loaded because it could be good. And then South America, I think, we'll just have Argentina and Brazil. Not really in terms of wanting to go manage there. Maybe I'll go manage and... Well, they both have quite good teams. But more for the Wonder Kids. My moment about them. More for the Wonder Kids. Later on in the save, because obviously it's going to take us a while to get to the top, and hopefully by then there's going to be some cracking players. I might take out Finland as well, just looking at that. I might take out Finland. I want to make the start a little bit harder for myself. So I think we're going to go with that. Obviously it's half star. I'm going to sort out which divisions are what. We can make some viewable and then make them playable later on. We'll see. But what I'll do is I'll see you when the manager's created and when we're seeing our first email. Right then, manager is... We loaded a lot of leagues. I think it was like 93 leagues in 38 countries or something like that. Yeah, it's like 145,000 players. Above the recommended amount. Can only go well. This is our manager then. Young manager, no coaching badges, Sunday league experience. Nothing to show at all. I put all our points in adaptability. You know the scale? You can put it all in coaching, have it in the middle, or all in your mentors. I slid it all to the mentors and put it all in adaptability just to help if we're moving countries and whatnot. Maybe speak the language quicker. That's what I've always done. And finding employment even in foreign leagues, we kind of need that if we're going to be travelling around the world. And then 2 in fitness. I don't remember putting 2 in fitness, but apparently I got 2 in fitness because I'm a fit boy, clearly. I haven't got any emails yet, but as you can see, Job Centre, because we loaded so many leagues, nations have already started. Because we started in England, so like places like Brazil are 3 months ahead of us, I think, in terms of football, I think. So if we just have a look at the managers, we'll take off international managers. We're not here for any international management jobs, really, at this point. We'll see every nation, but as you can see, there's a lot of teams going already. We won't get many of them, if any of them. But all we can do is apply for all straight away. Might as bloody well. Just see where we can get. Who we got? We got Brazilian team, Australian. Any big teams? They might give us a job. They're in the. I was going to say they're in the top league of Holland. They are. Ludogorets. They're always in the Europa League, I think. Ludogorets. Atalanta. They're a good team in the USA. LA Galaxy. Go to the US. Love that. Chesterfield. That's where the Gloucester City managers were. All rumoured to go. Anyway, so we've got all confirmation about that. We're gonna... Is there anything else to show you? Because I don't really want to just quickly go through and then find a job. I guess that's all we can really hope for in terms of this episode, is just finding a job, finding where we land, where we find our feet. Are we going to be picky? Are we going to pick the first job we get to? Doesn't matter. Keep an eye on the job centre, and if any other interesting clubs, like I wouldn't say big clubs because we're not going to get a big club, interesting clubs come about, we'll come back. We'll let you know. Right, we're back. We've already got a lot of job interviews. I was just going to mark all these as read, and then I saw, there's some responses. So we've got job interviews with Karabaskor. Are they not in top Turkish league? They're in the second division of Turkish football. I've never managed in Turkey before. And they've got 3 points deducted for financial. So they've 3 points deducted. That sounds like a job for a new manager. Roskeld in Denmark. I pointed out Denmark as one of the nations to manage in. My God, what is that? Is that all teams getting relegated, or is that like a massive playoff? Christ, that's going to be interesting if I go there. Okay, that was strange. FC Edmonton, which must be America, surely. Canadian, okay, a Canadian. Tommy Amobi, even. I think Canada are a new licensed league in FM. York 9 FC. Well, sorry, it is the Premier League in Canada. Wow. Okay, Canadian football might be on its way. Always wanted to go to Canada in real life as well, so could be a vibe. Iceland, as always, Vestry, Iceland, and Kriava. Don't know if I can go there if I can't even say their name. In Romania. What I will say now, we've all seen a job interview. Shall I do the Karabaskor one? And then we won't show you any other interviews. What I will say though, I will be downloading like not text packs, like badges and real name fixes soon. The first few episodes might be without them, but I will be. And then what I'll do is I'll link them in the description when I get them. It'll probably be off FM Base or FM Scout if they've already done them. So yeah, it's just give me time on that. Give me time on that. It will no doubt come soon enough. Let's do this interview then. How would you overcome? It's a universal language. Where's that? Universal language. Yeah. Can you explain why you put merely considering my options? Are you comfortable managing a team in considerable financial trouble? Now, this is the thing we've got to keep an eye on. It's obviously we want to have coaching badges and whatnot. We want to rise through the ranks. So a team in considerable financial trouble won't give us those money. That was good English. That money to rise through the ranks in terms of coaching ability. So it will have to properly rely on us being good. And considering I've done one season on FM21 and been sacked, well, but we'll play up to it and be like, yeah, we can do that. Well versed in handling sensitive financials, you can trust me in doing the right thing. Doubt it. Press X to doubt. Can you tell us what changes? I wouldn't want to. I would want to bring in. No. I mean, yeah. I mean, if we've got no money, I don't know if we can do, if I'm honest. I'd rather wait until I'm able to appraise them in a working with. Yeah, let's say that. We can work with. I'm more than happy to work with him, if I'm honest, because it's fine. Probably won't want to get rid of him anyway. As part of the recruitment process, we are willing to allow you to request changes. No, don't wish to propose. We've all seen an interview. It's all the same. They can pretty it up as much as they want. Add sprinkles to it. It's all going to be the same. All the same questions for many, many years now. Our long-term visions outlines the next few years. So I assume they want to like survive relegation. Sell players for a profit. Yeah, strive to make successes on and off the pitch. Fight bravely against relegation. Now I don't know if there's any leagues below this one, so if we get relegated, it could be absolute not limbs. Be competitive, work towards repairing the club's financial damage. Fucking hell, I've never seen that before. Christ on a bike. I'd accept it. I've never seen an option like work towards making the club money. Please, I beg. That is mental. If I had, I mean, meet expectations. 4K a week. I don't know if that's good in Turkey. I don't know if that's good, but I'm happy to work with that. I'm happy to work with the proposed wages. I doubt we're going to have any transfer budget. I have no request to propose. So there is the first interview done with Karabakspor. Oh, God. They've had a bit of a downward climb. Downward climb, yes, they've had a downward climb. Downward spiral, even. There's 3 relegation spots, and we got that -3 as well. So it would be a case of, you know, being good, which could be not limbs. But at the same time, it might be interesting. We're going to have the other interviews. We'll do those off camera, and we'll come back to you when, like I said, when there's more interviews, just to keep you up to date on the interview front, and maybe some job offers. I don't know if I want that one, purely because of the financial mess, but it could be a vibe. It could be a vibe. Right, interestingly, I didn't expect this to happen. We've got some job approaches already from Edmonton and Vestry, which it's actually 3 days since the interview, and they've already given me a job offer. Edmonton's the Canadian one, which I wouldn't be against. I don't think they're a very good Canadian team. I don't want to upset anyone that supports them potentially, but I don't want to 7th, 600 to 1. So they're not, they're not the greatest. And that's where we're in. There's no relegation spots though, which could help us. To be fair, it could help us. I can't remember their financial state. Okay, I can't really remember the interview. I kind of just went through the interview. And the other one is Iceland. Yes, Iceland, which we started out in Iceland last time. So I don't know with IA. So I don't know if we want to do that again. If I'm honest. I don't mind going to Iceland if things go tits up, but I don't think starting out at Iceland again, first as the first job, is great. So we're going to walk away from that. Edmonton's interesting because we've got transfer money, we've got budget, But is that a bit of a combo? We got $1,000 a week already as our first job. Does that seem a bit too easy, if you will? FC Edmonton and I don't know. It's the interesting thing. I don't know whether they do the draft system in Canada, which would be a mentalness. But don't have to learn the language. If they're offering me money, they've clearly got money, so they can offer me coaching courses and whatnot. I'm going to delay it. We don't want to accept it straight away. Let's see what other jobs are going at the moment. Once again, we can't. So there's no new jobs have come up. What we'll do is we're going to delay it a week. I don't know when their season starts, but we're going to delay it for 1 week. They look good. I mean, in terms of finances, they'd be perfect for us. And in terms of not getting relegated, even better. Because if we're getting relegated we don't want to get relegated from a league that goes into a league that doesn't exist and get sacked as our first job. Might happen, but it won't do in Canada. And it'll be really interesting to see. I don't care about that, and I don't care about that. But yeah, that'll be interesting to see. And like I said, I'm not against going to Canada. It's one of the countries that I mentioned at the start when we were loading the leagues up that quite possibly could be the one. I just wasn't expecting a job straight away, that's all. Another approach here from the team that I couldn't pronounce, the Romanian team, Craiova maybe. Romania could be... What on earth is that league system? What is happening there with all them colours? Jesus Christ. I can't say the name for starters, so that's not great. But they've been promoted and they're a top team already. They're third in the league, which could be a little bit of a vibe. They're offering me very little. Now, if you think about it in real life, do you want to go to Romania, where they're offering you 300 quid a week and you don't know the language, or Canada, where they're offering you $1,000 a week and you already know the language? It's going to be a little bit colder. I don't know how. I assume Romania is a cold place, but Canada, very cold place. What do you want? You obviously want the money, and you're going to go into a country where you already speak the language. So, in terms of that, they're already offering me more money. Should I delay or walk away? I'm going to walk away. Walk away from the Romanian job because we don't want it. Let's not talk about other managers, please. I do not care. Other news: we didn't get the Carabasco job, however it's pronounced. Probably good for a good thing. Probably don't want to be going into our first job with little money. How much is the guy on? Out of interest, the new manager. 450 a week. Okay, so Canada clearly have a bit of money behind them. That's all I'm saying. What else are going to check? Oh, any new jobs about? We can apply for some. Sul Eland. Interesting. Some team in Mexican. Caracaminos. Decent. Kansas City. New England. Hebar. Might as well apply through all. See what we can get. The other thing I'm interested about is if we go into Canada and do well, it could lead us to a job in the MLS or something like that, which would be very nice. Very nice, if I'm honest. And the only thing I'm worried about America is the draft system. I have no idea what I'm doing. We might have to learn together on that one, because I don't have a clue. But I think at the moment I'm quite content. I'm quite content with the Edmonton job. I forgot their name already. Not good. The Canadian job. Let's say that much. Got a lot of rejections already. I don't care about other managers. What's the name of the team? No, I'm definitely not checking because I forgot. Edmonton. Yeah, I knew that. Yeah. Knew that. When does the league start? Out of interest. 10 days. We're not going to have a lot of turnaround. Not going to have a lot of turnaround here. Right, as it was processing there, I was just thinking to myself, is it the right move? And I think I'm pretty sure I've convinced myself that yes, moving to Canada would actually be quite class, if I'm honest. So is there a way to go onto bids and ask for confirmation now? So why can't I click on... Apparently you can't click on bid. Potentially not then. If I go into... I want to go to them in here. Can I ask for like... Because you can do that with players, can't you? Like, ask for confirmation now. Clearly not, but I think we're going to go with the Edmonton job. I just wonder how popular it would be in Journeyman's, how many people go with Edmonton straight away, if it's there. I assume a lot of people. And I think we're going to do it. Unless a miracle happens, I think we're going to go there as well. Right, they're back into... Let's have a quick glance at what they want to actually have, from me. 5-year plan. So they just want to be competitive, which is fine, I guess. In the Island games, I assume that's like their FA Cup, potentially, something like that. And then they just want to work towards... So there's no real expectation of us here. We're happy with that. Do you want to give me a K? Just push for a K, might as well. We've got a K, and I think we are there, ladies and gentlemen. Let's continue and find... We've got a job. We're in Canada. We're flying to Canada. Better get the face mask on. We're flying to Canada. I'm just grabbing my face mask, and we can go to Canada. So travel on the plane. We're going abroad, boys. Let's do this. I just realised I put the mask on, and I'm not ending the video quite yet, so I've got to have a look at the team first. So we've travelled there, boys. We've travelled there. We can take the face mask. Classmate face mask, by the way. Stick of rock. Big Amber. Big Wambarooney. Go buy. Now. Right. We got some good players. Yeah, we can create a tactic in between episodes. Right, let's have a look at the team straight away. Let's see what we got. Ramon Soria, straight away, looks class. He looks class. Left back, centre back. 5'10", can't really run. He's more of a left back, apparently. Cover? All right, then. Potentially, like, in a back three, as like that cover, as like that sweeper kind of thing, could be good. I don't know about a left back, though. I don't really know about the centre back because of his height. Raul Titu, who's on loan, but he's class, so I don't really know why he's gone on loan to the second division of Peru. He is Peruvian, after all, but don't know what's happened there. Kevin Aleman, another 4-star rated player. He looks good. He looks good, like a right winger type. Okay, trying to see if I recognise. We got a Swedish player. We got. Is he related to? Oh wait. Surely not. No, I was going to say, I thought it was Sammy Amiobi. I was like, surely not. But it's not. I was like, he hasn't changed his name, has he? But he is one of the Amiobi brothers, which is actually quite class. Big Shola, what's he saying nowadays? He's the loan manager at Newcastle. Go on, lads. Go on, lads. Where's Sammy at Forest? Cool. Quite like that. Quite like, he was our captain, wasn't he? I believe he was our captain. So that's class. I like that. He's a 3-star player. He's on the old side nowadays, but he's class. Yeah, I'll have a bit of that. Wage as high as 675, which is okay. We've got some good players here. We've got some potential as well, which is always nice to see. He's rapid. Well, he's not that rapid, but it's good to see potential. I'm quite happy with this, boys. I'm quite happy with this. Finances. Sorry? Slope? A slope like that? God, that's perfect. Absolutely beautiful. 334k transfer budget. We got a little bit to work in with the wage budget. That's class, that. Let's have a look at cavalry. Yeah, yeah. They're our rivals apparently. Local rivals: Montreal Impact, Toronto FC, and Vancouver, all in the MLS, I believe. So we don't have to worry about them unless we get them in some Champions League kind of thing, kind of dealy. And I don't know what else to have a look at, really. Youth team. There's not much in terms of potential in the youth team, but I guess if they're any good for the youth team, they would come straight into the first team anyway. Yeah, you can see probably the players who would be in those under-21s. So under-21s, yeah, are in the first team if they're any good. So that's fine. That's good. But it looks like we've got a little bit of a class team here. It'd be interesting to see what sort of tactic we can build and what we can get. And is the transfer window open? Now, I need to have a look at the rules. Before we go, let's have a look at the rules. Because I need to know if it's like a draft system. Because if it's a draft system, I'm shitting myself already. How do I do that again? Competitions. Canadian Premier League. Rules. Seems like it might be a normal transfer window. There's no draft or anything like that. I just wonder if we go to MLS and have a look at their rules. Right, what are they saying in terms of their transfer window? Yes. Their transfer window is massive in terms of... Oh, I don't know. Transfer rules and... Oh my god. Well, I guess we'll get there when we get there. In terms of... We don't play many games, do we? Oh, so what's this? Oh, the Island games. It seems like a league before the league, by the looks of it. So that's strange. Just a league before the league. And it's not actually the... Oh, I'm so confused. I'm so confused already. I'm so confused, but it's fine. It's fine. We'll just smash it. We'll just absolutely smash it. What was I looking at? I assume the transfer window... Is it open? That's what I need to know. Is it open? Rules. Oh, we just missed it. It's just closed. So we're not going to make any transfer business until January. But it's open from the 1st of January to April. Which is a very strange transfer window to have. I assume that's the summer transfer window, and this is... Yeah, so that's the summer transfer... Summer. let's think about if we're in England. That's the big one. The in between when the season ends and starts again, and then that's the January transfer window, if you will, the July to August one. So that's fine. So, but then again, this is the start of the season. It's confusing me, so I don't know. Hopefully, if there's any Canadian people watching, you can help me out and whatnot. What I'm gonna do is probably back-to-back episodes in terms of what I'm recording. So if there's anything you say in today's episode, I won't get it until a couple of days' time because I'll be recording these back-to-back and recording the first game straight away. But yeah, I'm happy with this. I'm happy with this. Like I said, with the logo packs and whatnot, I will be doing them. Give me a few episodes and it will be done. But I'm quite happy with that nonetheless. FC Edmonton, the home of Tigray, for our first club of hopefully a very, very long journey. If you did like that though, please subscribe. Don't worry, I'm going to be very consistent. Hopefully, very consistent. I haven't come up with a schedule yet, whether it be daily, every other day. I will be doing streams as well with Gloucester City, like I said. So hopefully, fingers crossed, we don't stop after 5 episodes. We won't stop after 5 episodes. More like 500 episodes. No, because I don't want to last 500 episodes and not have won the Champions League by then. Because that's when the series will end, when we win the Champions League. Or the World Cup, maybe. Who knows? But if you did like that, leave a like, subscribe, and I shall see you in tomorrow's episode. It will be tomorrow's episode, where we will play our first games of the season, talk about the tactics, and see if there's any players that caught our eye in between then. Thank you so much for watching.